All right, future Kevin here. I forgot to switch my audio for OBS Studio, so it didn't capture any of the game audio for the video you're gonna see. I apologize for that. I meant to switch it, but I forgot. And I'm not gonna refilm it because I don't feel like doing that again. But anyway, hope you guys still enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. There you go. All right, I meant to do a video on this like when it came out, like a month ago. It was almost a month ago. And that's Double Dragon Gaiden Rise of the Dragons. Now, this video is going to be kind of weird because I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on it, kind of like a pseudo review. But I'm also going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get tokens and just build up a lot of cash. Overall, I think this game's pretty good, but there's some issues that I have with it, and I'll get into those in a second. Let me full screen myself here. I mean, one issue is the load times on the Switch version, at least, are kind of long a little bit, not too terribly long. Okay, so your main menu, you have story mode, token shop, leaderboard, which I still don't get why they have, options, and then how to play. Let me. I'll show you some of the music, I guess, in a second, but because with the mic set up, it's kind of gonna bleed into the mic a little bit if I turn on now. But let me turn down the master volume a little bit. All right. So let me fix the audio really quick. Hopefully it cooperates so I don't have to restart this video. It should just work once I switch it in 1 second. Oops. Alright. So there you go. Anyway, so here's the controls. You can change them if you want, but I don't know why you'd want to. But there you go. But that's a pretty good button layout. Okay. And then how to play it just shows you different things, like how stuff works. I'll let you guys read that stuff. You can pause it so I don't have to explain everything. These are very important. The special combo kills are important. So we'll get into that in a second. Okay. Now, spoiler alert, I have unlocked all the characters. So you can play as Billy, Jimmy, Marion, Uncle Mayton, Abobo, Barnov, Hentai May, Linda, MG Willie, or probably Machine Gun Willie, but whatever. Duke, Anubis, Lady Okada, and Unknown, or the question mark, which is basically the final boss of the game. So if you don't want to be spoiled about who the final boss is, come back after you beat the game and get the good ending. So I'll give you a second to pause it. Okay, you ready? All right, I give you fair warning, so don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so here we go. You can either do 1-player or 2-player co-op. 1-player is a tag team. This is a single-player tag team game. It's kind of an interesting concept, and we'll get into that in a second. Continue type, you can do infinite. What you can see, your exchange rate on tokens go up on how much money per token you get. So every $1,000 you get a token. But as you can see, if you change options, it makes it harder or easier or less expensive, I should say. So here's what I have my settings at when I'm trying to like get good amounts of gold and stuff or money. So I set it to permadeath, which is basically like when you die, you die. And then the player's health I have all the way up, which is basically you have the least amount of health you can have. But here's the least amount you can have per token. I don't think that's worth it. It'd be really hard to like get far and get a lot of money that way. But you can try it this way, but this is the way I do it. And I'll show you the route I use to do it. I don't care about the story. It's a real talk, guys. When I played this game, I did not give two craps about the story, so I have no idea what the story is of this game. So here's the playable characters: Jimmy and Billy, and then Marion, Mayton, Abobo, Arnoff, Chin Tai Mei, Linda, MG Willie, Duke, Anubis, Lady Okada, and the unknown or the final boss of the game. Okay. So we'll just stick with Billy and Jimmy. Alright. I'll probably cut some of this out to make it quicker. Because load times are kind of long. Holy crap, load times are long. Okay, so here's what you can do. Now the way you play through this game is completely up to you. You can either go to MG Willie, Anubis, Lady Okada, Duke, or that's it. But let me explain how the game works. Whoever you pick first is going to be the easiest, shortest level of the game and the less difficult. But you'll see, because I'll go through one level at least. I'll go through MG Willie. I'll show you the order I do it in. I do this first. And then I do, I'll show you. But there might be a better route for farming stuff, but this is how I do it. But one of the bosses gets very annoying, and one of the levels is very annoying. So I will warn you with that. It is kind of annoying. But as you can see, you have different little challenges, and when you do these, at the end of each level, you get bonus money for doing everything. So you have to get 5 crowd controls, and I'll show you what that is. I'll just skip these scenes to make it quicker. Okay, but getting the little gold things is pretty important. So what you're going to do to get crowd control, you have to get a group of 3 or more people into a combo, and you'll get a bonus plus health. Now, if your health is full and you pick up health, you get extra money like that, which I highly recommend doing, especially if you're adept at the game like I kind of am. Like, I know how the game works, so I can afford to like do this. But you want to try to maximize that as much as you can. I'm gonna try to get the best one you can get. I'm gonna try to get these guys all. That's a turkey. That's the best thing you can get. If you pick that up, you get $100. So I missed it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. These guys are kind of annoying. The big fat guys. But you also want to try to get as much and go explore as much as you can to maximize on the that little thing you heard me that I did it, and you can tag out mid combo, or if you have blue life, like in a fighting game, you see how it went away. That's because I tagged out. But if you let that fill up, you'll fill up all the way. I'm not worried about Billy. I'm more adept with Jimmy. He's got a better moveset, in my opinion. I highly recommend him, especially because of this move right here. I'll show you why that move's good in a second. Especially if you can power it up, which I'll get to that in a second. I think you can hit these. Really? You can't? You could the other ones. Okay, I guess they're not destroyed or breakable or whatever. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so the cool thing about Jimmy is with this move, it can hit multiple enemies. Like so. And you can easily get chains that way, which you will need to learn how to do chains quickly because that will matter later on. Chains are very important later on to learn how to do. So you do want to do that. Okay. So now I'm pretty sure you can do it on these fat guys, but like the sumo wrestler guys, you can't do it on. You got lucky. That's one thing I don't like about the game is that when you're getting hit, the only way you can stop your character or partner from being hit in single player mode is to tag out and hope you either have tag force out, which is basically it creates like a blowback, but that's an upgrade, and it does not always like work out the way you plan, or like I said, you can just normal tag out and hope they stop hitting the character. But if they don't, they can still die even though they're tagged out. So I wish there was a way to break out of getting hit by using like a special or something. Like even if it was that, it would still be good. I feel like. But I get why they don't do it because it'd be kind of cheap and it makes the game less harder, I guess. But I don't know. If you're gonna have a tag system, like give a little bit of a way to break out, especially if you're like see right there. I was able to stop him from getting hurt anymore. I did that as a demonstration. But the tag system, you can also take out and not waste bar. Like if I take out now, the bar won't get wasted. But you really have to time it correctly to make. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or if that's a glitch, but it happens right now. So these guys are kind of annoying. Okay, I'm done messing with those dudes. I was doing that to basically show you guys like how tagging works. Let's try to maximize all this. I went too far. That's all right. I didn't feel like waiting for him to come down here. See if I can. Wow, I barely ever get a chance to use that way. All right. So let's capitalize on all this money right here. Because Jimmy got enough health. Like I said, if you're adept at the game and you know you're just farming for money, you want to hang out if you can and get as much food and stuff at full health as you can because it gives you more money. So yes, it is kind of annoying to go through and break everything, but you honestly want to try to get as much gold as you can from the end of or money as you can. I mean, I say gold because the I guess the change you pick up or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. It looks like gold. It looks like gold coins. I don't know. I don't know that that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks like. So we're already at the boss after I get off the elevator. Now, there's health in these dumpsters. Try to get the health before you get hit by him so you can capitalize on. Or what I like to do is do this. Use Jimmy to break everything and then so if he gets hit or something, it's fine. And if I die, it's fine too. Because Willie's not that hard to he's not that hard to kill. But you do want to get a special kill, and the faster you kill them, the more bonuses you get at the end. Like I said, try to get a special kill because you get bonuses at the end of this, as you'll see. That sucks that Jimmy died because if he wouldn't have, I would have got more bonuses with him being alive, but that's fine. Okay, now here's your upgrade system. Now everything's random. What gets like what you can pick from, but like this is better for grabs. This increases your health. This basically revives the character. Well, you can read what it says. Now this is important. Now if there's nothing good here, like something that you would want to buy, but I would buy this. You can cash out and then just get the $500. But I would recommend buying that. And stay away from these. These aren't worth it. Like $1,000 for 3 tokens isn't really worth it. So don't do that. That's not really worth upgrading. So there's nothing really good here that I would recommend. So just take the $500 and there you go. Now, as you'll see, the stuff will get upgraded now that you cleared that. And you can see there's more objective bonuses to get. You can have up to 3. Now the problem with bonuses that I have, and like I said, this is all I'm going to show. I'm not going to get into like huge, like I'm not going to do a full breakdown like I did because that video was taking forever to process. I was going to do like a full breakdown for you guys, but it was taking way too long to process. So I'm just going to do it like this and just do one level and then explain more. So sorry about that, but that's how it is. Anyway, the other thing I don't like is that with the bonuses, when you have more than one bonus you can get, you have to do it in order, which means if there's like crowd control times, you have to do like 10. You have to do that before you can get like 5 turkeys or do a 35 hit combo or whatever, or 99 special attacks. You have to do them in order, which I find stupid because a lot of times you'll get bonuses that are farther down the challenge list that you won't be able to capitalize on until you complete the first one. So it's kind of annoying that they have that as like a function. I don't know if they would ever change that in a patch. I would really hope they would, because it would make it a lot easier to like farm money and tokens. But other than that, like, the game's fine the way it is. The other weird issue slash problem I have with it is that apparently they're making an online co-op patch, which I don't really see the purpose of doing that now, because most people that bought the game probably already completed it and did everything. Because once you buy all the artwork and tips and music and characters, that's it. There's really no replay value to the game unless you want to like play through each version of a level, like Willie's hardest level, Duke's hardest level, Okada's easiest level, Anubis's easiest level, like that. That's the only replay value I see in this game. But other than that, once you're done with it, like, you're pretty much done with it, and there's really no replay value, which I guess is kind of true for all beat 'em ups. But I think this one kind of lends itself to wanting you to play it more to unlock stuff. But since when you get everything unlocked, like, you feel like you did everything, that sense of I did everything, what's the point of playing this, kind of sets in. Unless you just want to play it with a buddy or something and see what kind of cool juggles you can do or something like that. But overall, I think this game's worth the $30. I believe it's like $30 or $40. I think it's 30. I can't remember, because the funny thing about this, and why I kept forgetting to do this video, is because I actually bought this game and played it when I was on a trip to North Carolina for a convention. So I wasn't even home when I first played or bought this game. So kind of a neat little memory slash thing to tie this game to. Like, every time I look at this game on my shelf, I'm always like, oh yeah, I bought that when I was at that convention or in North Carolina for this convention. So that's why I kept forgetting to do this video. And plus, like I said, my setup, it's a pain in the ass to like bring the Switch over here, plug it all in. I actually did this all, so I feel pretty damn accomplished right now, damn it. I actually set this all up. So I feel pretty good about doing that. It's still like a pain for me to do it. It was kind of difficult, but my wife was asleep and I wanted to get it done. So anyway, overall, I think this game's, I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5 if I had to like star rate it. It's not great. The replay value is kind of meh. Some of the mechanics are kind of meh. But overall, it's a solid Double Dragon game. I can't wait for the Double Dragon game collection that's coming out. I forget what it's called, but man, that's gonna be a badass collection. It comes out in November, and it has basically every Double Dragon game but this one. I believe it has 1, 2, 3. I think it even has 4, and Super Double Dragon and Double Dragon Advance. And I believe they all have online co-op or online play, I think. But there's one game I'm curious about. Can you switch between US Super Double Dragon and Japanese Super Double Dragon? Because they are a little bit different. I don't know. But I just want to add that into this video because it's Double Dragon related. So we're playing Double Dragon and talking about it. So that's what I'm talking about. It comes out in November. I don't remember when exactly, or if it even got a date. I believe it has a physical release. I'm not sure if that's later or the same day. I have no idea. But you bet your sweet bippy I'm going to get that game because I love Double Dragon. I've been playing Super Double Dragon since I was like probably in first or second grade. So Double Dragon's a really important beat 'em up to me. I played a ton growing up with a friend of mine, my younger brother, even my dad played it with me at one point. So I have a lot of good memories for Double Dragon. Hell, it was funny. One time I was playing this when my dad came over to drop off our dinner, and he looks at the TV screen. I had the game paused. He's like, "What are you playing, Double Dragon?" I'm like, "How the hell did you know that?" He's like, "Oh, I saw the dragon, so I assumed it was Double Dragon." So at least my dad remembers Double Dragon. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you, patrons, for supporting the channel. You guys were supposed to help me buy this game, but since we went on vacay when this game came out, you guys didn't really have to help me buy this game. So shouts to my wife for buying this game for me, but shouts to you guys for letting me buy a bunch of other crap that I buy for this channel, like all the DVDs and stuff. But anyway, shout out to go to MattY99, Reaper7734, Titled Cow, AJ Gottawa, Oliver Frederick, Zoa Atby, It's Me, Charlize, Joe, William Swift, Griff17, Charlie McKean, Reverse Security, Zoo Hall, Artistic Tomahawk, Pretty Ab, Just Drew, Arnie Munson, HSG Fan, George McConnell, Elliot Scott, Benjamin Tillin, and Mac Lewis Haro. And thank you guys for supporting. Like I said, I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me on memberships as well. That really does help out the channel a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check this game out. It's really cool. I love it. I hope you guys will too. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.